Alright everyone, here we are with ticker symbol FCEL, Fuelcell Energy Inc. And before we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all the first time viewers and investors. Welcome to the channel, Invest for Tomorrow. To all the subscribers, welcome back. And as we jump into this chart, I want to quickly announce that I have a Twitter account. I just made one recently. The link is down below in the description. And stay tuned till the end of this video because I have a new ticker symbol you definitely want to add to your watch list. We've talked about previous ones in the other videos. LXRX was the most recent one. That one is no longer the one I'm going to share. I have a new one for you guys, and you definitely want to add this to your radar and watch list moving forward. You guys may already know about it or are completely unaware of it, but if you didn't know they had a stock, or if you knew they were going to have a stock, you've had to have heard about this company before. They IPO'd last year and I completely forgot about it, and here we are. I wish I would have had found it sooner again, because I found it earlier that it was going to IPO, but I completely had forgotten about it. So stay tuned for that. So Fuelcell Energy Inc. has had a run, hit highs here of about $20.94 and just dipped right after. So let's look at our new resistance and support here and the 50-day moving average. Now, every time it's getting close to the 50-day moving average or it slightly dips through it, the bulls just reappear and take off. They've been holding this stock up. This stock's been running. We've been talking about this stock way back here at around $7 on when it was on its way up to 13, coming back down to 10. We've talked about the potential this stock has had and why it's going to continue to grow. But now numbers are getting higher and higher, and we need to watch this carefully, right? So the 50-day moving average is 1845. Super important number. As long as we're above it, we're in bullish territory, and the moment we're below it, we're in bearish territory. Our support level here is 1881. As long as this stays above it, the bulls have some momentum to work their way up. But if that gets crossed, there's a very small window between 1881 and the 50-day moving average of 1845 to see how this stock is reacting. How quickly is it moving to newer lows, or could the bulls reappear and bring it back up before it gets into bearish territory? So keep that in mind. Watch the behavior very closely. Now our resistance here is 2017. I do want to emphasize this and state this to every single investor. For the bulls to continue this type of momentum, either this is going to have to consolidate and go through some bearish moments below the 50-day moving average, or the bulls have to break through 2017 to pull further away from the 50-day moving average, work their way up to newer highs and new resistance levels, and turn 2017 into a support. So I want every single investor to keep that in mind and pay close attention to that behavior with the volatility going upwards. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community, and don't forget to hit the like button to let me know you watched this video. Stay tuned. I'm about to share with you guys that ticker symbol you won't want to miss. So for those of you that have stuck around to the end of this video, I want to share with you guys the ticker symbol. And it definitely is one of those that's kind of hidden unless you realize and put two and two together that the ticker symbol is the same name as how the general public knows this company. So they're the parent company of the ticker symbol's name. So what is the ticker symbol? Ticker symbol is WISH. And I pull it up here. It's called Context Logic Inc. This is Wish here on the platform and on the markets. Well, this is the parent company of Wish.com. So a lot of people, when they think of Wish, they think, this is probably outside of the US, but Context Logic is actually here, headquartered in San Francisco, California. Now, their products are probably not from inside the US, but it is a company where things are sold at much cheaper rates than you would usually find. And sometimes they're not the official brand, but they're generic brands, right? So the biggest thing about it, it's not what the platform does or what's available, whether it's real or fake, or it's Wish overall, right? Their market capitalization is 14 billion. It's in the internet retail sector, e-commerce, and I believe this is being overlooked. So I came across this stock here at this point, right before this fall. And I was looking at it closely and it was falling. And I was like, man, I'm going to talk about this soon. I want to see if it gets closer to $17, $18 again. Me over here wanting it to be closer to newer lows so that it can be talked about and shared. So yesterday I saw it run up and I was like, oh, okay, it's kind of breaking even right where I found it. Let's see what happens. Today, caught up with a lot of other things. It came up on my screener and it came up on my information that I have. And I was like, whoa, and it ran up. So now it's kind of dipping. So we're going to have to pay close attention to this and see how it cools off. But it's right back to almost the highs right after the IPO, right? When it IPO'd, it was around 22 and some change. And it dipped down to about $19. So right now this is kind of very volatile. And it just IPO'd back in December. But I think a lot of people are overlooking this one. If you see Wish, you don't think Wish.com because it says Context Logic Inc. Well, I come to find out this is the parent company of Wish. Wish is an e-commerce platform. And when you think about every single other different ticker symbol or company in the e-commerce sector, there is none below $30. So I believe there's potential here. I highly encourage you guys to do your due diligence and research. I hope I've enlightened you guys, and some of you guys might have overlooked this or known about this but weren't too sure about it. But definitely put this on your radar, put this on your watch list, and do your due diligence and research because this is a big opportunity moving forward. An e-commerce sector and company that's well known and mostly used by many people, right? Almost every single one of us at some point have heard of Wish. At least heard of it, seen an ad about it, something. Wish has room. It has room. And the fact that this right here, Context Logic Inc., can kind of distort the focus on what company it is, right? As we know it, which is Wish. And you can see here their website, wish.com. Then that means that we are here seeing an opportunity. And let's open up Wish here. Let's see it pop up and make sure it's the same Wish that we all know. But there's an opportunity here for every single investor. And there we go. Wish. For every single investor to jump in on this e-commerce platform company before it goes even higher. I mean, just look at different companies. Do your research on this company. Do your due diligence. I'm not here to tell you guys to buy, sell, or hold. I'm just here to enlighten everyone. But man, when I came across this, WISH, I definitely recommend adding this on your radar. Now, we need to watch it closely right now. If there's a slight pullback due to this big run, I thought it was going to consolidate and hang out around here. I was watching it. I just came across it. And I definitely wanted to talk about it before some spike up like this would happen. And here it is. It already happened. It happened so fast. I was caught up with so many other ticker symbols. I wasn't able to talk about this one. So I hope you guys found this one helpful and informative. So thank you guys so much for watching. And like I always say, let's make some money.